And these electric bikes, I don't know whether I mentioned that on this channel. I'm going to bolt two together and make a lightweight quadricycle. Because you don't have to have tax, test or insurance for them, you don't need a driving licence. You need basic motorcycle training, CBT I think it's called, if you're born after a certain date in 1988, which I am. No, I'm not before, so I don't need anything. I'm looking at the motors on them. They're slightly more powerful because you're allowed up to 5.5 horsepower or 4,000 watts and not just 250. But looking at the motors, I think they are sealed anyway, because I'd said there was a circuit board in the motors and you can't replace them because the wiring to them is so fine. And I have cut one out and I can't find the wires where they go into the windings of the motor, so I've given up with it. But yeah, if they're in the motor and if they're not sealed, the water gets in it. The motors become waterlogged, and then it gets into the printed circuit board. And if you use them when they're like that, it blows all the electrics. It just shorts them all out. But looking at these motors, they look sealed to me, so probably okay. But the only other thing you could do with those circuit boards is put them in the control box that controls the system. It may make it overheat unless you put a bit of space in to allow air to cool it and that. And yeah, but these look sealed anyway, so there probably won't be a problem with them. And the other issue I've found is the wires into the control box from the battery are a bit thin, but they've sorted that problem as well. They've made them thicker, because that could be why the batteries are catching fire on electric vehicles. It's because these two wires, they go from the battery to the control box, and the insulation's thin and the wiring is thin, and they heat up and they short out because the insulation melts. And if you touch the contacts of a battery together with the Li-ion one, they tend to explode or just catch fire. So they've probably addressed all the issues with them now.